Step-by-step guides on applying for grants. Hey there, folks. It's your business planning and development consultant, Dayo Adetiloye, and I'm thrilled to welcome you back to another insightful session here on Dayo Adetiloye Talk. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's absolutely crucial for so many of you out there: step-by-step guides on applying for grants. Step 1: Research and preparation. First things first, before you even think about applying for a grant, you've got to do your homework. Start by defining your project or initiative clearly. What are your goals? What do you want to achieve, and how will this grant support your mission? Then, you've got to identify grant opportunities that align with your goals. Use resources like grant databases, government websites, and nonprofit directories to find relevant grants. Once you've found potential opportunities, make sure you carefully read those grant guidelines, eligibility criteria, and don't forget to mark those deadlines on your calendar. Check the following websites: fundsfornos.org, opportunitydesk.org, opportuniesforafricans.com for constant grant information. Step 2: Planning. Planning is everything in this game. So, now that you've identified some grant opportunities, it's time to get organized. Develop a grant proposal timeline. That means setting up all your key dates: the application deadline, the review period, the notification date, all of it. Next up, you've got to prepare a budget. This is where you detail exactly how you'll use the grant funds. Make sure this budget lines up perfectly with the grant's objectives. And don't forget to create a project plan. Explain your project's activities, milestones, and outcomes. How will you use those grant funds to make it all happen? Step 3: Writing the grant proposal. Now, let's dive into the nitty-gritty of writing that grant proposal. It's time to craft a story that's going to captivate those grant reviewers. Start with a cover letter, a short, sweet introduction to your organization or yourself, your project, and why you're seeking that grant. In your executive summary, give them a quick overview of your project, its significance, and how much funding you need. But the real meat of your proposal comes in the needs statement. This is where you define the problem or need your project addresses, and you back it up with statistics, data, and real-life examples. Goals and objectives are next. What exactly are you aiming for? How will you measure success? And most importantly, how will all of this address that identified need? Dive into your methodology, explaining exactly how you'll implement your project. Use a timeline to show those key milestones and activities. Then, it's time to get financial. The budget justification breaks down your expenses, explaining why you need each item. Lastly, you've got to plan for evaluation. How are you going to measure your project's impact? What methods and benchmarks will you use? Step 4: Review and editing. Once your proposal is written, don't just hit that submit button yet. Take a moment to proofread and edit. You want this proposal to be flawless, no grammar mistakes, no spelling errors. And to really polish it up, get some peers or experts in your field to review it. Fresh eyes can provide invaluable feedback. Step 5: Submission. All right, it's time to submit. This is where all your hard work comes together. Gather all your documents, the completed application form, your attachments, and all the supporting materials you need. And here's a pro tip: submit your grant application well before the deadline. Give yourself a buffer, so you're not rushing at the last minute. Step 6: Follow up. After you've submitted your application, it's not time to sit back and relax just yet. Confirm that your application has been received. And here's a nice touch that can help build a positive relationship: send a thank you letter or email to the grant-making organization for considering your proposal. Step 7: Await decision. Now, this might be the toughest part: waiting. Give the grant-making organization ample time to review your proposal. Be patient during this period. Good things come to those who wait. Step 8: Post-award. Finally, if you're lucky enough to receive that grant, the journey's not over yet. Carefully review the terms and conditions outlined in the award letter. Follow any additional requirements set by the funder. Fulfill all reporting and evaluation requirements as specified in the grant agreement. And maintain that positive relationship by providing updates and expressing gratitude for their support. Let's explore some of the key places and resources where you can find valuable grant information. 1. Government websites. Government agencies often provide grants for various purposes, such as education, research, small business development, and community projects. Check the official websites of federal, state, and local government agencies for grant opportunities. For example, in the United States, grants.gov is a comprehensive resource for federal grants. 2. Foundation and nonprofit websites. Many private foundations and nonprofit organizations offer grants to support specific causes, from education and healthcare to environmental conservation and the arts. Visit their websites to learn about available grant programs. Examples include the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation and the Ford Foundation. 3. Grant databases. Online grant databases and search engines can help you discover a wide range of grant opportunities. Popular databases like the Foundation Center's Foundation Directory Online and Candid's GuideStar can provide detailed information on grants and grant-making organizations. 4. Corporate philanthropy programs. Major corporations often have philanthropic arms that offer grants to support community development, education, and other social causes. Explore the websites of companies like Google, Microsoft, and Coca-Cola for information on their grant programs. 5. University and college websites. If you're involved in academia, your institution's website may have information about research grants, scholarships, and funding opportunities for students, faculty, and researchers. 6. Professional associations. Many professional organizations offer grants and scholarships to individuals pursuing careers in specific fields. These associations may include medical societies, engineering associations, or arts councils. Check the websites of relevant professional organizations in your area of interest. 7. Grant newsletters and publications. Subscribe to newsletters and publications focused on grants and funding opportunities. These resources often provide updates on newly available grants and tips for successful applications. 8. Community foundations. Local community foundations are excellent sources of grants for projects that benefit specific geographic areas. Explore the websites of community foundations in your region to find grants that support local initiatives. 9. Social media and forums. Follow grant-related hashtags and forums on social media platforms like Twitter, LinkedIn, and Reddit. Engaging with grant-seeking communities can lead to valuable insights and grant opportunities. 10. Grant writing workshops and seminars. Attend workshops and seminars on grant writing and grant seeking. These events are often hosted by universities, nonprofit organizations, and grant writing professionals and can provide valuable guidance. 11. Library resources. Public and university libraries may have grant directories, books on grant writing, and access to subscription-based grant databases. Librarians can help you locate these resources. 12. Government contracting and procurement websites. If you're seeking grants related to government contracts or procurement opportunities, consult websites like the System for Award Management, SAM, in the United States. 13. Online grant platforms. Websites like GrantWatch, GrantStation, and GrantGo for aggregate grant opportunities from various sources and provide search and notification features. 14. Industry-specific publications. Depending on your field of interest, industry-specific magazines, journals, and websites may feature articles on available grants and funding opportunities. 15. Educational institutions. Colleges and universities often provide funding opportunities for research projects, academic initiatives, and student scholarships. Check with your institution's research office or financial aid department for information. And there you have it, a detailed guide on applying for grants, broken down step by step. Remember that the grant application process can vary depending on the specific grant and funding organization, so always refer to their guidelines for detailed instructions and requirements. Thanks for joining me on Dayo Adetiloye Talk, and I wish you all the best in your grant application endeavors. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on more empowering content. Until next time.